Welcome to STEM for Girls,
where creativity meets curiosity. Let's explore hands-on activities that connect science, skilled trades, technology, engineering, and math to the world around you.
Did you know that you can actually see DNA with your eyes? Today, we're going to be extracting DNA from strawberries using common kitchen supplies, and we're thrilled to have Natalia with us to talk a bit about her career in STEM and to help us out with this today.
I am an evolutionary biologist. I work with plants in the Caribbean. So I'm originally from Dominican Republic, and I did my undergrad there and then went on to grad school in the US, and I'm here in Canada as a postdoc researcher. I continue to work in the Caribbean, trying to figure out how plants made it to the Caribbean and then diversified there. So kind of keeping like an island setting as well, similar to here in Newfoundland, but in another more tropical setting.
What got you into working in biology, Natalia?
My high school class in biology, I can't remember what grade, but when I first started learning about evolution, specifically about mimicking, so how some plants can disguise themselves and trick either pollinators or seed dispersals or some herbivores to trick them into being something else. I just thought that was like the coolest thing ever, that a plant would have the ability without any reasoning behind it to just morph into something different to get something from another organism. So that got me into wanting to study evolution.
To get started, you'll need some fresh or frozen strawberries, 1 plastic baggie, a nylon sock, 2 popsicle sticks, 2 cups, some isopropyl alcohol, some salt, dish soap, and a little bit of water. So step 1 is we're going to mash up our strawberries. So we've got them in our baggie, and using our hands, we're going to break them up as much as possible. The goal of this is to break down this plant's cell wall. Next step is we're going to make a lysis mixture. To do this, we're going to grab one of our empty cups, pour in a little bit of water. You probably only need a couple tablespoons of it. Then we're going to add in some salt. Last part of this is to add in a little splash of dish soap. Thank you. Then we're going to take our mixture and stir it up. Try not to make too many bubbles, but some of them are okay. Natalia, can you tell us what a lysis mixture is used for?
Yes, so we first did like a mechanical break of the cell walls to get the DNA out and mush them so it'd be easier. And now the soap is going to help us break down the cell wall, because the cell wall is mostly made up of fatty acids. So the soap just helps break those down. Like the same as you put soap in your hands to wash them when they're oily.
We're going to take a little bit of our lysis mixture and pour it into our bag of strawberries. Doesn't have to be the whole thing, but a little bit is good. And re-close up our bag. And then we're going to very carefully mix these two things together. Next step, you're going to take your clear cup and your nylon sock. Roll up your nylon a little bit so you've got just the toe there. A nice little pocket. And then stretch the edges around your cup. You'll see inside that I've got a little bit of space there. Now we're going to strain out our strawberry mixture and pour it into our nylon sock.
So I just pour a little bit or a full thing?
Oh yeah, we're going to give it. And we'll put our baggies to the side. This is my favorite part. We're going to get a little bit messy now. What we're going to do is take the nylon sock off the edge of the cup Lift it up and squeeze out as much of the juice as you can. When you're done straining it, take a second to clean up. I like to put my nylon sock back in my baggie and then toss them in the garbage. After washing our hands, it's time to reveal our DNA. We're going to take a little bit of isopropyl alcohol, you don't need a lot, and pour it into our mixture. We're going to give it about 10 to 15 seconds to have a reaction, and when we're ready, there'll be a little cloud that forms on the top. It'll be a different color than the rest of your mixture, and that's how you'll know it's ready. Taking our popsicle stick, we're going to dig in and pull out our DNA. We just extracted life. So the next time you eat a strawberry, remember, every cell has a story, and you just uncovered it.
Keep experimenting, keep exploring, and remember, every great idea starts with curiosity. Check out more activities, videos, and career inspiration on the STEM for Girls Learning Lab.